Welcome to the RVMan LP Exhibition episode 40. Today we're playing the last and the best of the Street Fighter Alpha series, Street Fighter Alpha 3. Now, there's a certain difference though. There's two versions of this game. The arcade version, of course, which is probably the harder one of the two, and the console version, which I'm playing right now. The console version will allow you to continue if you lose to the last boss. The arcade version, not so much. But in the console version, they have two modes exclusively to it, and that is World Tour. Okay, make that 3, which is Dramatic Battle, which is a 2-on-2 battle, Final Battle, which of course is the arcade mode's Final Battle, and World Tour mode, which you can power up your characters with. This game is much more advanced than what 1 and 2 is, because it also has 3 different types of modes and 3 different types of isms. The mode I'll be selecting while I select Evil Ryu is Mozzie mode, which will only allow me to be stronger. However, it'll allow the computer to have 1 round to beat me. I'm also going to choose A-ism because I'm used to A-ism as opposed to V and X-ism. A-ism is just pretty much the basic alpha strategy. You can alpha counter with 1.5 or a half super bar. And speaking of something new, they actually show you how to use that character's moves in the intro. That's kind of nice of them. I like that. I like that a lot. That makes it more advanced. Now, V and X-ism, the 2 other isms that I didn't choose, which Blanca happens to choose one. V-ism will allow you to use super combos, something you can't use in A-ism. But you can alpha counter easily in V-ism. By the way, the alpha counter button is so much simpler. Instead of a half circle half circle and a punch or kick when you're trying to block a move. See, look at the power of Mozzie mode. I also made it a 1-round match to make it fair. Anyway, instead of using a half circle punch or kick to try to stop a move when you're blocking, all you have to do is hold back when you're blocking and press forward when the opponent's about to hit you and punch and kick simultaneously, and you will alpha counter them. The only ism you can't do that in is X-ism. Now, there was another one that was supposed to be on this game. It's called Z-ism, which will allow you to do all of the things of the above, which is basically the original Street Fighter Alphas 1 and 2 is. And don't mind the fan in the background. I'm hot as Hades and I'm in Tampa.
Hey, come on,
but Z-ism was supposed to be in the final product of the game. However, they took it out, and just about every character does not have access to it except for one person. That person is M. Bison. Yes, M. Bison has Z-ism. Pretty damn cheap if you ask me. But also this game has a few new characters and returning characters. Most of the returning characters are from Street Fighter Alpha 1 and 2 and Super Street Fighter 2. With the exception of Guile, even though he's on the roster, you don't get him by default, you have to go through World Tour mode. To legitimately get them. As do you have to go through World Tour mode to get Akuma and, well, Shin Akuma and Evil Ryu, and a superpower version of Balrog. As well as a superpower version of M. Bison. Now then, Raging Demon and... Aw, you son of a bitch! See, that's the other thing about this game. It is much harder because the computer is much cheaper. As you just witnessed, Burry drop kicked me in the midst of Raging Demon. Had that been the role reversed, I would have got caught, killed, and have to continue all over again. Another new thing about this... Yeah, might as well talk about the new characters also. because there's only 5 of them, one of which will be making an appearance in later games. That one particular person that will be making an appearance in later games is Cody, but the 4 other characters we'll never see again, except for in the console version, not the console, but the handheld versions of the game, is, I destroyed Vega, is June, Julie, Karen, and Rainbow Mika. We will never see those 4 in any games except for the handheld version of Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is called Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Yes, let's put a name, add new characters, and it's so totally not a rehash. But the Game Boy Advance version definitely sucks. Anyway, the new thing here with this game, after the 5th, 9th, and 10th battle, there is a rival battle, instead of just at the last battle of the game. Once again, just like Street Fighter Alpha 2, I'm fighting Sagat. Yes, I owe him an ass whooping for humiliating me in the last episode. And the only one to do it will be Ryu. Okay, you can block if you want. I'll just end you right here, bitch.
Perfect. You win.
And of course, after being hit by the Raging Demon, he comes back up. Seriously, you just got mauled by one of the deadliest moves in the game and you spring back up like it's nothing. That sucks. But anyway, we are done with the rival battle. Oh, and just for the record, there's a lot of load times, and I apologize for that. I really don't know how to cut out the loading times, but I'll figure it out somewhere along the lines if I ever do any more fighting games like that has loading times. Just saying. But anyway, let me point out something. Remember in Street Fighter Alpha 2, where Guy's theme was the final fight theme? Well, they changed that. Oh, and on the subject of Cody, this game happens to bring about his certain downfall. And also in the last game, Cody was in the background of Guy's stage. Now that he's a playable character, the character from from Final Fight 3 is in the background. But anyway, Cody's downfall is real simple. In this game, he's a prison bitch. In Streetwise, fuck that game, he's a zombie. Wow, that really, really sucks for Cody.
Ready? You can't give it up. Triumph or die.
Oh, and while we're on the subject of Rolento, they watered him down. Which is good because he was facing me. However, playing as him, he's not as strong as he used to be in the other game. Because I used to screw over people with Rolento in the other game.
Can you march the way to glory?
Rolento's a fucking beast.
Congratulations.
So, who's next? And for the 3rd game in a row, I get to own Charlie. This is the greatest day of my life. Except for the Raging Demon fail a couple of fights ago.
Triumph or die.
Time to end this! Yeah, block all you want, but you're gonna die. Really? Really? You survived the Raging Demon? What the hell, Charlie? Seriously, what the hell? Ugh, that's that bullshit. That is the first time that has actually happened to me, believe it or not. Normally, I'd kill him. Oh, and speaking of bullshit, This guy! I told you about his Z-ism, right? Well, we're about to fight him. Funny thing, this is actually the easier version of him. You face this guy in World Tour mode, he will have infinite Z-ism special bar. Meaning he can pull off dangerous super arts at will on a whim. And there will be nothing you could do to stop him. You could block, but eventually your guard will be broken because your ism will be at a low level. I hope I can end him before he pulls that particular move right there. Damn it. I thought I could end him, but I didn't. But it's that one particular move, the Psycho Drive Crusher, that is a complete and total bullshit move. And you will be dealing with that over and over and over again in World Tour mode. By the way, I like the theme song in this game. Bison's theme song, as well as the next guy I'm about to fight's theme song, are two of the best theme songs in the game. I just want to get that out of the way. Because here comes Shin Akuma. That's right, they have the two best theme songs in the game. Granted, I like two Steam soundtracks better. These two have the better theme songs. Yeah, Shin Bison and Shin Akuma. Yes, he's called Shin M Bison. Now, let's go kick his ass, and then I hopefully can win this with a perfect. Or rather, hopefully win this without dying. Oh, you son of a bitch! Twice in a row, game! Twice in a row! Almost got him, almost got... Those fireballs went through me! They went through me! You saw that shit, right? They went through me! Just... Anyway. Another thing about this game which is funny. You meet certain prerequisites, Shin Akuma will appear and take out Shin Bison. Yeah! And it also happens in the other two games. If you meet certain requirements, Akuma will take out your rival. Excuse me. Having an asthma attack here. Hold still, bitch. Oh, come on! Damn it! Hey, get me out of the corner! Hey, y'all witnessed that, right? I told y'all, cheap AI. Y'all saw this. You saw him hemming me up in the corner. As soon as I try to get up, he's ready to hit me with a He's ready to hit me with a raging demon, and I couldn't block her alpha counter or anything. Alright, sorry about that. Third time's the charm. This time I'm gonna put this guy out of his misery. And once again, it's hot as hell if you hear my fan in the background, that's why.
It all depends on your skill. Face it straight.
Let's end this. Oh, thank God they didn't hit me. Oh, but that one did. Needless to say, Shin Akuma is faster, stronger, but have a very low endurance. And the ironic part is... Let me finish him. Finish him! Yes! Whew, that was close. What I was about to say, the irony part is... He has a higher endurance than a 1L Forte. Trust me, I'll be crossing that bridge when I get to Street Fighter 4. Yeah, El Forte is probably one of my least favorite characters in the game. Yeah, that's Street Fighter 4 I'm referring to, and I'll get to that when I cross that bridge. But nonetheless, we are done. And this is probably the first and last time you'll see this. The ending during the cutscene, and Evil Ryu just ransacked everyone. It's better to play as Evil Ryu than against. Trust me, Evil Ryu is much cheap than regular Ryu. And I do believe if you're Shin Akuma, you have to meet a prerequisite to face Evil Ryu in the actual arcade ladder. But nonetheless, we are done with Street Fighter Alpha 3. I abused this game a lot. It is one of my favorites. I'm glad I can actually pull off the Alpha series. Well, too many repercussions. But at least this game wasn't as humiliating of a defeat as Street Fighter Alpha 2. This is RVMan 985, and now I go to Uncharted territory, which is Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. Sadly, I don't really remember that game, so just a little warning, I may suck a little bit. See you guys in the next episode.